Your Honor, it seems to me that anything Miss Anderson would have to offer would be hearsay.
She had a direct conversation with Dusty. Is that still hearsay?
Your Honor, I would like to ask Miss Anderson some questions, if I may.
It's not relevant.
Mr. Donovan, Mr. Montgomery is representing himself in this case. He has the court's permission to ask questions of any witnesses who are called. Miss Anderson, would you please take a seat? Please. Mr. Montgomery, when you are ready, you may ask your first question.
You went shopping.
Yes, I did, and I paid with it for money in my own account.
Stop. Stop. No, just stop that for a second. Really, I want to talk to you about something.
Well, hey, if this is about me walking out on Kim...
No, it wasn't. It's not. It's, well, yeah, it sort of is. It's about us having a baby.
You haven't changed your mind, have you?
No, no, God, no.
You scared me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Keep apologizing. You may have inspired me to reboard the baby-making train. baby.
No, just hold
Come here,
that
baby.
train in the station for a second, okay? That's kind of what I need to talk to you about. I sort of made a decision that's gonna add an element to our efforts.
Our efforts to make a baby? You know I am down with anything you want to do or try.
Well, you might want to listen to what it is before you say that.
Okay. Well, why don't you kiss now and talk later? Ignore that.
I can't.
No. Oh, okay. Watch how fast I can get rid of them. Hey, Joe, Max. Well, what's with the, is that on?
We're here to start taping. Did Katie tell you?
No. But this got a lot more interesting.
What is your relationship with Mr. Donovan?
We're friends.
Friends. Is that friends with benefits or
He's
just...
a married man.
Well, that remains to be seen, apparently. But regardless of Mr. Donovan's marital status, would you say that your feelings for Mr. Donovan have moved beyond friendship?
Would you answer the question, please, Miss Anderson?
If there are feelings beyond friendship, they are mine. Not.
Thank you. Has Mr. Donovan ever given you any indication that your relationship with him could become something more than friends?
He's been a little unclear about that.
Fair enough. Did he tell you that he was planning to get married?
He told me that he proposed.
Were you surprised?
I think you know the answer to that.
Well, given that Mr. Donovan was hinting that your relationship with him could be something more than friendship, did he ever explain to you why he was getting married to someone else? I mean, was it what Meg said it was, that it was a love that harkened back to their teenage years? Or was it something else?
Your Honor, he's leading Miss Anderson to answer the question in his favor.
Miss Anderson, do you think you can respond to that question in an impartial manner?
I can try. Dusty told me that he was marrying Meg to prove to the court that he could provide Johnny with the kind of family that Mr. Montgomery could not.
He didn't actually marry Meg for love. Instead, it was a brazen attempt to make himself look better in the eyes of the court.
What was your marriage to Carly all about?
Well, we actually didn't seal that deal, so there's not much comparison to make, unless you want to point out that you're no more married to Meg than I am to Carly.
Doesn't matter. We're talking about my son. I'm his father, Your Honor, because that's what his mother wanted. I can provide a life that he can't.
I can provide for him just as well as you can.
You can provide a messed up situation for him where you screw him up like you did with your other children. That's why your daughter Lucy took off with him, right? So you wouldn't destroy his life like you did with hers and Bryant's?
Mr. Donovan, sit down.
Miss Anderson, how did you find out that Dusty had supposedly married Meg?
I ran into Meg. She told me.
Did she explain why they had gotten married so precipitously?
Yes.
And were her reasons for getting married any different than the reasons Mr. Donovan gave you?
No.
I don't understand why we need a camera crew in our bedroom when we could have just set up a camera of our own.
That's not why they're here. What is wrong with you?
What? Me? I'm not the one who invited a camera crew in our house.
I did it for you.
Yeah, you see, that's the part I'm having a little trouble with.
Okay, listen. After you left, Kim wanted to talk to me about an idea for a new show that she has.
About what?
About us. About what it's like for a couple whose entire relationship started on TV to try and have a baby. Like a reality show.
Are you kidding?
No, why else are there two guys in our living room with camera rolling?
Wait, hold on. You already said yes to this?
Yes, but listen. If it works out, you get your job back on Oakdale Now. All you have to do is say yes.
Sorry.
Don't. I have nothing to say to you.
Not bad, huh?
Well, I guess when someone's been hauled into court as many times as you have, you can't help but learn a few tricks.
Your Honor, I have no questions from Miss Anderson.
I'd like to say something.
Dusty.
It doesn't matter why I asked Meg to marry me or why she honored me by saying yes. We're here to talk about my son. I love him. I can give him a good home with two parents and a family that loves him as much as I do.
He already has that, Dusty. With me. Aunts, cousins, uncles, one of whom is your own attorney. That can give him a real family, not just the sense of one.
What do you know about family?
I know you won't have time for one with a wife and a mistress to entertain.
I'm nobody's mistress.
And you say you love Johnny?
I do,
What about your daughter, Lucy? You love her too?
of course.
Then why are you doing this? You promised her you'd stop fighting over Johnny.
What choice do I have? What options do you leave me?
I don't care about your options.
And how do I know once I turn my back, you won't fake your own death again? Did you know about that little bit of fraud? How do I know you won't disappear and take my son?
Johnny's my son. Mine. And Jennifer's. And I'll die before you take him away from me.
All right, that's it. Look, I have tried to be flexible here, but I have had it. I don't care about your past grievances with each other, okay? What we are here to determine is what is best for the welfare of the child at this moment in time. And thanks to you all, you have made my decision very easy.